booktube. Very different angle here. I'm in front of my unread books. If you don't know, I think about 2 or 3 years ago, I decided to wrap all of my unread books. There were a few reasons I did that. One, I found that I was avoiding some books that had been on my shelves for years. I still kind of wanted to read them, but I wouldn't be drawn to them, if that makes sense. And so I figured if I wrap them, that way I wouldn't know what I'm picking, and I will pick it and I'll just read it. And there were lots of other reasons too. I just really wanted to randomize my reading. I wanted to take out the choice. I wanted to read more diversely in regards to genre and stuff like that. So I have been thinking a lot lately about this. And I just came to the conclusion that maybe I should start unwrapping all of them. I made a pros and cons list, as you know, some people do when they try to make decisions, because I was like, I don't know if I want to, because to be honest, there's a lot of time and a lot of money had gone into this project. Like the wrapping paper is like parcel wrapping paper, and I went through like 20 rolls of it, and it's not always cheap. So yeah, the fact that I wouldn't have that surprise too when it comes to reading, and I might again skip over those books that are a little harder to read, require a little more effort. But the past few years I have been experimenting in other ways with my TBR. I've been wanting to read more diversely in regards to race especially, and I want to read a lot more about religion. So those books I would buy and leave unwrapped, because I know the majority of these books I've had for years. Like, yeah, I can say decades at this point, because I've been collecting books since I was a teenager. So they're largely white male authors. And there have been times when I've unwrapped books and I was like, oh, I don't even remember this book. I don't really have any interest in reading it anymore. It's not calling to me. So some of the other pros were, I want to get rid of some of my books and reduce the pressure. I'll insert a clip here that shows you how many unread books I have. And this is part of an experiment. I'm just going to count how many books are on this shelf, and then we'll multiply it by the number of shelves that I have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 books on that shelf. Some books may have more, some books may have less, or some shelves might have more or less. So there's 9 cubes in each, times 3 is 27. Hey Google, 22 times 27?
The answer is 594.
Oh, that's a lot less than I thought it would be. There's only 594 unread books. It may drive some of you crazy, but I thought there'd be like 1,000 or so. Yeah, but that's still going to take me a long time to read. And I'm sure there are books on here that are by Black authors, by Indigenous authors, by Asian authors, by, you know, a wide variety of authors that I want to get to, because I'm on a book buying ban, because I have 594 unread books, and I'm ignoring this box over here of unread books as well. I'm just going to close my eyes and pretend that doesn't exist. They're books from my parents' house that I brought here. Yeah, so I want to get rid of some. I want to pull out the authors, the diverse authors that I want to get to sooner rather than later. I think I want to organize it as a rainbow. I really love rainbow shelves, and my red books are all unwrapped, but there's not a lot of variety in the color over there. So, and it's only like 2 shelves, as opposed to like these 3 shelves that are like only on this wall. I don't, if that makes sense. I can't participate in readathons with my wrapped books because, you know, there's prompts, and I can't pull out books based on those prompts, and there's been some readathons that I'm just like, I kind of want to participate in that, and now like I can't because like of this situation. Yeah, so those are ultimately the reasons. And then because I'm indecisive, I asked Twitter, and only 4 people voted on the poll, but that was enough to convince me, and they all said yes. So we're gonna unwrap some books. I'm not gonna unwrap them all on camera. I think I'm just gonna choose one shelf, maybe just the shelf that we took off, and read or go through those and do a bit of a demonstration of, or show a bit about what is on my shelves. Dive in. I'm still a little nervous, but let's do it. Okay. I'm trying to. Oh, Bird Box. See, like I've had. Oh, just to let you know, I do have a blue bag right here. I'm throwing all the paper into. So yeah. So Bird Box. Cool. Let's see what this one is. If I can, I don't know, go from the bottom here. Let's see. We can open it. This is, oh, I think this is Dr. Dolittle. Yay! That's cute. Yeah. I haven't seen the movie with the new one. There's a new movie, wasn't there? I don't know. Okay, let's do another one. I'm trying to open it so that you see it first instead of me. But it's making it a little awkward. Oh, I think this is Sylvia Plath. I'm guessing the book. Yes, it's a Sylvia Plath poetry collection. See, that is something like I completely forgot that I had and that I would like to read because I read Bell Jar and I would like to read some of her poetry. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. These are all randomized. I've moved multiple times since doing this, and so they're all over the place. So there's no rhyme or reason to what's on these shelves. There we go. What's this one? Oh! Okay, so this is another one I've been wanting to get to. The Rape of Nanking. This is a non-fiction story. Not story, a non-fiction book by Iris Chang about what's called the Forgotten Holocaust of World War II on the cover there, but it's horrible things that happened that Japan did in China. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. And there might be upside down too because, as I said, they're wrapped, so I don't know what's up and what's down. Ooh, okay, so there's some H.P. Lovecraft. I know there's a lot of issues with him. I'm still interested in reading some of his stuff though. But I think as long as I acknowledge that that's going to be in there and recognize the racism and the horrible things, I think it'll be an interesting read nonetheless. Okay, I'm glad I did this now. Oh, this is a hardcover, so I'm just gonna pull it open here. I think I have it the right way. Oh, it's upside down. I can just see this study of the New Testament. See, here's a religious book that I could have added to my TBR, but I couldn't because it was wrapped. Canon Revisited, Establishing the Origins and Authority of the New Testament Books. There we go. So this book is going to be separate from the rest. Well, I might have to do that later because there's like 9 shelves and I don't want this room. This room's small enough as it is. I don't want it piled up with books right now. I'll do the organization another time. There's a white book. Oh, Tolstoy, The Death of Ivan Ilyich and Other Stories. I totally forgot I bought this. And I probably would have bought another copy because I don't remember having this. And I've tried cataloging my bookshelf before, but then you forget to, and then you get rid of books and you forgot to take them off, and it just end up not doing it. Oh, another hardcover. Really well taped. I don't recognize. Oh, this is a book my mom got me a while ago. A Replacement Life by Boris Fishman. And this is about a guy selling, has to do with immigration. Forge Holocaust restitution claims for old Russian Jews in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, maybe it doesn't have to do with immigration. Interesting. Let's go with this one. Oh, this one's really well taped. See, it's all taped there. See if we can find it. I'm gonna have to go from the middle. And it's a purple book. Oh, see. This is Serafina. I have the sequel on my shelf, Shadow and Scale. So, like, now I can take that book off and put them, well, will I put them together or will I organize by color? I don't know. We'll find out together. I'll decide that. Leave a comment down below how you think I should organize my unread books. I'm kind of leaning towards rainbow, but then you get into the issue with a series and stuff like that. Should they be separate or... Sorry, I have the window open because it's a little warm in this room. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's an interesting cover. That's the back cover. Oh no, it's not. It's got a... Did I rip it? No, that's a rip in the book. The Seventh Galaxy Reader by Frederick Pohl. So I think this is some science fiction collection. Oh, here we go. Block, Bradbury, Brown. I haven't heard of a lot of these. Who knows? Maybe I'll keep it and read some of those. I've heard of Frederick Pohl. So I don't think I've read anything by him, but I've heard of him. Let's go again in the middle. This is a white and green book. Oh, London Stanny by Gautam Malkani. This is about young Asians struggling with white boys in London. I don't think I've read stories that take place in India, and then stories of Indians in Canada, but never of Indians in England. So I like reading stories by Indian authors. That's the back of the book. Andre Brink. The Wall of the Plague. See, now this is a book I haven't even... I don't know. I don't remember this book. Provence. Okay. Andre Brink was born in South Africa. Because it is said here that they're using... Well, it has quotation marks around a colored woman. An expatriate from Cape Town to a reconnaissance trip to research a film about the Great Plague. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. I'm gonna read a bit more about it, but it doesn't seem like something I'd be interested in, to be honest. And then we have like these larger books. I'm really curious as to what these would be, because I was not wrapping comics, but then I was. So, and this is a comic I wrapped. The names, I do remember this. It's, I don't know, I thought it had to do with like tattoos and stuff like that. I'm not sure. It seems really violent though. That doesn't bother me. Cool. Comics. I'm sure this one is a comic too, and it feels like it's a hardcover one. So let's see what that is. I can get it open. I was really good at wrapping. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Well, it is and it isn't. I think this is like a graphic novel, and that there's... Okay, well there's lots of words, but there's also some pictures. Yeah. So it's like a... I don't know what it would technically be. Yeah, graphic story album. Star Wars, Dark Force, Soldier for the Empire. I have a whole bunch of these, and they might all be wrapped. I don't know if this is the first one or the second one. Yeah. Oh no, this is the first one. So hopefully find the other two on my shelf. Let's keep going. 22 books I'm gonna unwrap. And then I'll do the rest. Why am I... Oh, okay, this is Thomas Pynchon. Even though... Okay, so I read... Oh, what was it called? The one with the trumpet and the mail postal system. I can't remember what it's called. By Thomas Pynchon. Does it have a list of his books here? And I want to read Gravity's Rainbow. But I read a more recent one by him and it was not very good. The Crying of Lot 49, that was the other one. So I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. Maybe get rid of it. I don't know. Okay, this is another really well-wrapped book. Ooh, that's a nice blue. And that's the edge. So let's just... 9 Fox Gambit. See, like, I bought all these books. I don't have anything to say. I am very happy that I am unwrapping now. Very happy. That book was very popular in BookTube a while ago. It's a great science fiction from what I hear, and I've been wanting to read it, but had to wait to unwrap it. Let's see. Oh, see, there's another Star Wars novel. I've been pitting my Star Wars novels on my... I have another shelf in my room of... call it my geek shelf. So it says like Star Wars, Stargate, Doctor Who, and Star Trek stuff on it. And I've been pitting the books over there. But we have The New Rebellion, Star Wars, so that's gonna go in my other room. Let's see. Oh, this one's a grainy color. Haruki Murakami. I believe this is probably the Wind-Up Bird Chronicle. There's a bird there. Yep. There we go. I haven't read any Murakami. Oh, I have read the one about the library. It was okay. I don't think that was one of his best books. I want to read this. Oh, look at this. Margaret, something to lose yourself in these days. Here's to something recovery. I love finding little things like that in books. I buy a lot of used books, so I see that a lot. There we go. Let's pull this one out. I don't think so. Oh, The Lonely Hearts Hotel. I believe this was popular on BookTube a while ago too. I think I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. We'll take a look at it. Almost done. This is a book I would have avoided. This is like a sturdy, large hardcover. But I think I'm over that now, if you know what I mean. Like, I've read Brothers Karamazov like almost 3 times now, so I think I'm okay with reading tough books. Oh, and this is a Reader's Digest Moby Dick. There we go. I love these hardcovers. They come with these little pamphlets about the book and the author. So that's pretty cool. What else is in here? Ooh, cool illustration. Are there illustrations? Oh, yep. Where'd you go? Cool. Other illustrations. Glad to have that one out. 2 more books. We're gonna open that one last because it's a weird shape. Look at that, it's a weird shape book. So we'll open this. This is a paperback, but it's quite large. Oh! I remember picking up, I saw this book like a few times at the thrift store and I was like, I don't know. And then I finally caved in and I picked it up, the Quincunx. And it's supposedly like this really, like, ooh, look at the tiny itty bitty print. A really like in-depth, interesting fantasy of sorts. Like lots of mystery. That is cool. That is really cool. Okay. And we have this odd-shaped book. I'm not entirely sure. Oh! Okay. So this is by Nick Bantock. I have a lot of books by him. He did a series... Something and Sabine. I can't remember the guy's name. But they have like this telepathic connection through art. And the books are all told through like letters and postcards and stuff like that. And then I have a pop-up book that he did for Kubla Khan. And this one, The Venetian Wife. Yeah. It looks so cool. I don't even care what it was. A strangely sensual tale of a Renaissance explorer, a computer, and a metamorphosis. He always says really weird stuff. So yeah. I think I'm gonna stop here and maybe do a separate video of me unwrapping other books so that this video doesn't get too long. So yeah, thank you for watching and coming along with me on this journey.